In this video, we're going to look at how to create a slider to insert into our page. And we're going to create a slider as a gallery asset. So the first thing we need to do is go to the Assets screen in OUCampus. And we get there by, from the Content drop-down, clicking on Assets. And that will take us to this screen, where we can create a new asset by clicking on this icon and choosing an image gallery. We're going to give our asset a name. We want to include our department title in the name so that we know who this asset belongs to. We can add a description and some tags if we want to help us find it later. We can change the access options as far as who can edit the asset and who can use it on their page. If you want to lock an asset down to only your site, you would do that, but with these drop-downs. Okay, so then we don't need to worry too much about thumbnails right now, so we're just going to hit Create. And then we can actually add our images. So we choose whichever images we want to add to our slider. We generally want them all to be the same size so that our slider isn't changing sizes with each slide. So once we've got our images added, we can give them a title, a description, and this caption field is a little bit misleading because that's actually where we want to put any links that we want people to go to when they click on the slide. So I'm just going to have this slide take people to the main UVU homepage. This link field, we're going to leave that blank. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of control over what fields show up on this form, so that's why it's a little bit confusing here. But we could add the same information for other slides if we wanted to. That's optional, but we could. Then we hit Save. Then we want to make sure to publish this asset. And once it's finished publishing, we can insert it into the page where we want it to appear. Okay, so it's finished publishing, so now we're going to go to our Pages view. We're going to find the page where we want to insert it. Going to edit that particular section of the page, and I want my slider to show up at the top of my page. So I hit the Enter key, do the Insert Asset icon, and so here's my slider. So I select that asset, and it's going to tell me it can't display it in the editor. That's fine, that's not a problem. So I hit Save. And before I publish the page, I need to check the page properties to make sure that it's going to display this as a slider instead of a gallery. So I want to make sure that I have the page checked out. So the yellow light bulb tells me that I have it checked out. Then I go to the properties. And I have a section in my page properties to change the gallery asset appearance. So because my gallery and my slider is built on the same asset, I need to tell the page where I want it to show as a slider and where I want it to show as a gallery. So I need to just make sure that in the left column of my page, which is where I put mine, that it's set to display it as a slider. So that's great. Then I go save my page properties. And now I'm ready to publish my page. So I hit Publish. And once that's published, I can take a look at my slider and make sure it looks the way I want it to. So there it is. Here's my slider. If I click on that link, it works like I wanted it to. It took me to the UVU homepage. My slider will just run on its own, but that's how we insert a slider into a page on our site.